Hello there. Donald Trump's latest executive order has shocked the world of pharmaceuticals. Donald Trump has once again stepped in with an executive order that has shaken the world. An executive order that could force healthcare costs in Europe to skyrocket. He signed an executive order today that directs pharma companies to reduce the prices of their drugs sold in the US to align them with the lower prices people pay for the same products in places such as Europe. Up until this new order, pharma companies charged US customers far more than they did those abroad. Probably a big driver of the huge US health insurance business. According to Trump's executive order, the United States has less than 5% of the world's population and yet funds around 3/4 of global pharmaceutical profits. This egregious imbalance is orchestrated through a purposeful scheme in which drug manufacturers deeply discount their products to access foreign markets and subsidize that decrease through enormously high prices in the United States. And as an example, during the press conference, the US Health Secretary Robert F. Kennedy Jr. stated that on average, the US citizen pays $1,126 per capita on drugs, while in the UK it's about $240. So with this in mind, companies supplying drugs and health insurance in the US will see their incomes drop, or they should do. But if the big pharmaceuticals end up with less money to play with, they may be unable to come up with more of these innovative products that they flogged us during the last health emergency. And there should be big financial benefits to those being forced to pay for direct health insurance too, or those who have to self-fund their healthcare. Anyway, what Trump's team says it wants to do is to force the drug companies to start charging higher prices abroad, so that users across the globe, or the developed part of it, start paying their fair share towards the development costs of these medicines as well as the profits for big pharmaceuticals. As the executive order goes on to say, Americans should not be forced to subsidize low-cost prescription drugs and biologics in other developed countries and face overcharges for the same products in the United States. Americans must therefore have access to the most favored nation price for these products. My administration will take immediate steps to end global freeloading, and should drug manufacturers fail to offer American consumers the most favored nation lowest price, my administration will take additional aggressive action. So, Big Pharma now has a choice to make. Take a massive hit in the profits, or charge the likes of the UK's NHS 5 times more for the drugs they buy. This executive order could see a massive rise in healthcare costs across Europe, unless European governments get as aggressive as Trump did today. Or Big Pharma could just try and persuade US citizens to buy a lot more of their pharmaceutical product. Finally, please like, subscribe and comment below, and thank you for watching.